I'm Dr. Orion Taraban, and this is Psych Hacks, Better Living Through Psychology. And the topic of today's short talk is surviving toxic family during the holidays. The holidays are upon us, my friends. For many, this is a restful, enjoyable time where they can spend precious moments with loved ones and family. For others, it is a landmine of conflict and despair. This episode is for those in the second category. In the years I spent in outpatient addiction, I learned the importance of holiday safety planning. And that's exactly what we're going to do here today. There's a number of things that you can do to keep yourself emotionally safe while you're in the belly of the beast. Now, before I get into them, please remember to like this episode and subscribe to the channel. It takes less than a second, costs you nothing, and it makes a great stocking stuffer. So, do the thing. First and foremost, it is important to remember that you can absolutely choose not to spend the holidays with your family. Yes, this might ruffle some feathers, but might those feathers get ruffled regardless? Yes, they might not understand, but how often do they understand you anyway? So if you feel like it's not worth it, if you feel like you might not be able to keep your cool, or if you feel that you have better things to do than suffer undue criticism and abuse, do everyone a favor and make other plans. Give them the gift of missing you this Christmas, and maybe things might be different in the future. You have no obligation to spend your time with people who devalue or disrespect you, even if, or especially if, they are family. Super important to keep that in mind. Now, if you do choose to spend time with your family, the very best thing that you can do is to secure your own transportation. This is non-negotiable. Rent a car. I understand that this is an additional expense, but not having to rely on someone to take you out of a nasty situation if things go sideways is well worth it. Without the ability to move around freely, you will likely feel trapped when things go sour. That's going to make everything very much worse, very much more quickly. Having your own car is an emergency exit. You might also consider getting your own place to stay. This might feel strange to some folks, but then again, so might feeling like a prisoner for a week in your childhood bedroom. Let's be honest, that's not really a place for adults. If you're an adult, you can secure adult accommodations. It will take some of the pressure off your hosts and will subtly communicate that this is an adult-to-adult relationship, and it will also give you some place to go if things get heated. Again, have an exit strategy. At minimum, this means a place to go and a way to get there. Yes, this can be expensive, but so are therapy sessions. Next, you might consider reducing the duration of your trip. Just because you have a week off doesn't mean you have to spend a week with Mom and Uncle Jeff. That's a vacation you might need a vacation from. Spending a couple of days with family is perfectly acceptable. You can even just show up for Christmas dinner and leave after dessert. After all, it's your holiday too. There's no need to surrender all your time to appease guilt-tripping relatives who won't be happy anyway. And finally, I would strongly recommend that you lay off the booze. Alcohol is almost always involved in big family blow-ups. I understand that folks can reach for the bottle in order to make spending time with family more tolerable, but it's a risky strategy. If things get bad, they're more likely to get real bad if alcohol is involved. Remember, no one's ever proud that they drank too much. So, to recap, get your own transportation, secure your own lodgings, reduce the duration of your trip, and lay off the booze. What do you think? Got any tips of your own? Let us know in the comments below. And thank you for listening. Ho, ho, ho.